agree with what Senator Boyle had stated, and the FDA has done nothing, and they're not going to do anything. And the reason is they don't want to do anything. They want to have control in different fashions on something else. That's why they're not going to do anything on this. So we have to go ahead and move forward on it. Now, it may have been mentioned or not, but Department of Health's amenable to expediting licenses to at least one registered organization to expedite, pursuant to emergency regulations, the product of low THC, high cannabis oil to help with regards to children with pediatric epilepsy. And we also know that there's going to be technical changes in this legislation, and all parties are amenable to chapter amendments as they're required. So, but getting aside all this, I don't know how many of you attended the hearings that we had here, but let me tell you something. The hearings that we had to see not only constituents, but citizens of this state testifying why their child was having a seizure that was lasting 20 minutes, that other family members that were there were attending to that child while the parent was still speaking. Do you know how heart-wrenching that is? Not so much for me. It was heart-wrenching. I mean, I'm watching it and I'm in tears because I'm watching the child stiffen up and be in pain. But you have to times that by 24. And I say 24 because that's how many hours in a day they see that all the time, 7 days a week. That's what's heart-wrenching. And to know and to do the research that different forms of epilepsy, Dravet, where they use the oil, it works on some children, it doesn't work on others. Other epileptic diseases, it works on some and not the others. But the point is, it works on some. It works on some people, some kids. And it does provide pain relief. You can go from 17 prescription medications down to 3. You can go from 200 to 300 seizures a day down to maybe 2 or 3 every other day. Not only is that relief for the child, but imagine the relief for the family members, the parents, the aunts, uncles, grandmother, grandfather that are there 24/7, that finally they can get some rest, some enjoyment in their lives, to not have that constant stress of when is another seizure going to hit? Is this going to be the last seizure? Are we going to see our son or daughter again? That's what's important to remember here. That if this is something that can help out those families and those constituents, then without a doubt, this is something that we must do. I'm fortunate. I'm not in that situation. I know people that are in that situation, and I feel for them every single day, and my prayers and thoughts go out to them. But those hearings, Senator Savino, that we had, and there was very few that were there attending it, it was heart-wrenching. And I feel for the parents and everybody that was there, everybody that advocated. But as Senator Martin said, to get the Assembly, the Senate, and the governor on board to get this done, and there will be changes made. That's what it's all about in New York State, is to get it done. I think the regulations are probably going to be the most stringent in the nation. I vote aye. Thank you very much, Mr. President.